Hi, we are going to the market today, and my name is Vita, and this is Hippie Crow Hub. Welcome. As some of you already know, I have a small business and I am a vendor in Toronto. I bring different types of items, anything between handmade, upcycled, and vintage, to 3 different locations in Toronto. I've been preparing for a pop-up market, and as we know, us vendors, we have to prepare a stock in the way that it somehow makes sense, that the rack looks attractive or somehow curated by color, style, year made, theme, or the type of items. So in this market, I am going more for Y2K, early 2000s ish. There are some 90s items in here, nothing too way back vintage, and things kind of work nicely with the colors. There's some denim, so there's some blues, whites, blacks, a little bit red, tints of pink and green. Kind of all works all together. I went for like maxi skirt vibes and t-shirts and some other items in between. I'm gonna show you all the items in a minute. The thing is about this business that the weather really decides how much we're going to sell. On a nice sunny week, the sales are pumping, people are walking around town, people are excited, shopping, all good. And then we get a rainy week and it's like everything freezes. So the weather really affects our business. And this week it has been rainy and it's been way too damn quiet with sales. But on the other hand, last week one of my shops did so good. I came to restock and it felt like half of my rack was gone, which is amazing. So it's always up and down and all over the place. But this Saturday, the whole week, it was announced that it's gonna rain like the whole week and on Saturday. But now it seems like the rain is clearing out a little bit, so we're keeping our fingers crossed and toes crossed that it's not gonna rain tomorrow, because it would totally suck to be standing there in the rain and not have people coming in and shopping. So we don't want that. I really hope that it's gonna be a nice day and we're gonna have a bunch of people coming in and shopping. All right, so let me show you what I planned for this rack. And it's been tricky for me because I have just expanded to 3 locations, so suddenly I had to collect so much more stock than I did before in the past, because I was only a vendor in 1 location. But now I have like all the 3 locations, weekly restocks, plus a couple of markets here and there. So this market, it really kind of like happened and worked out by magic. I shopped some items in batches, and I also like pulled some things that I still have on the side of my rack to kind of make sense and create this vibe. So fingers crossed it works out. So let me start with some shoes and accessories and clothes. Okay, so I picked up a couple of really lovely shoes and sandals. These are very Y2K, and these are very cute, and they kind of, well, not kind of, they've been trending, so I'm trying to like think a little more trends too to increase my selling. These are very lovely. They're heels, they're wrap up, perfect condition, Steve Madden. These 9 West heels, they are leather, they're very nice quality, good condition. They do have a tiny little boo-boo here, which actually was a damage from the pricing tag that was on it, and this happens a lot of times, so it's a bit of a shame, but I didn't price them too high because of this specific small damage. Now, It's not something that you'll be able to see, but just in case somebody just doesn't like the look of that. Okay, some accessories. This is a very cute, it's kind of like a beaded collar. This is a very beautiful choker. It goes over the neck. And I got a couple of necklaces. This one I made, it's obsidian stone and actually one leftover earring, a vintage earring that I have combined together to make it into a pendant. This is a fun locket. It opens. It did not have an original chain or anything, but I have made this macrame for it. This is also one of like the upcycle ideas. It was a locket that was broken, but it was pretty, so I turned it into just simple pendant. These are sometimes small items. They are like little grabs that help to enhance the sales. Also this vintage little bag. This is older than 90s, made in Canada. It's leather, pretty good condition, and I think it's really sweet. And they also combine nicely with some of the reds that I have on the rack, and also these shoes. Also, yeah, and I have some black little slip dresses that it's nice to add a little pinch of color when you wear something black. All right, I'll start with the maxi dresses. This is a very fun flowy dress. This is all 2000s, so I'll put this in the back because we already saw it. This is a very cute style. They're kind of popular now. They're coming back in style. This is a very nice ruching on the hip. So I think this dress is sweet. We will see. We will test this. I have not been shopping for this type of dresses up to this point, because now that I'm in one of these stores where Y2K is very popular, so I'm trying to expand my style preference and what type of items I buy. Also, this is a very nice dress. This is made in the US. I really like this one. Really like this. This is very new. I don't think it's very old, but the style is very popular, and I think it's just a very cute dress. Okay, these are more 90s. Is that fabric? Let me see if you can get out of the glare. Can't seem to get the glare out. Let me see. Oh, here. This type of fabric, I don't know if you're familiar with it. It is very drapey, and I love that about it. And it's like heavy. It almost like feels wet and cold, but I do think it looks really nice on. And I don't know, we'll see. I haven't sold these for a little while, so I'm kind of holding off buying more of this style dresses before I sell these. Sometimes it's not about the type of style, or it's not, the item is the location and demographics that are shopping for it. Because some things that I struggle selling in one of the locations, and I was like, okay, I give up, I'm gonna price it really low. Nobody wants this, maybe I'll just keep it for myself. And then in another location, these were like the first items that were sold. So sometimes it's not that the item is unattractive, it's just not the right person, not the right type of crowd shopping for it. So yeah, This top, I really like this one. This one, to be honest, I was like, should I keep it for myself? I used to have a top like this kind of style and shape when I was a teenager, and I really liked it, and this reminds me of that, and I think this is really cute. So we'll see. These are the kind of ruffly fabrics that I think they've been quite popular, but we'll test this. I have sold some other ones, this type, and these come in 3 different colors. And this one has no sleeves, so we will see. We'll test this. So these are all part of the t-shirt collections. Okay, we have a couple of fun pattern tops. I love this stripy one with this blue pattern. It really reminds me like the 2000s. And this Paris top, I mean, if you're into that, why not? And I'm not pricing these tops very high, so I'm hoping people are just going like, oh, fun t-shirts, yay, and they just buy it all. But we'll see. These are kind of like a hippie patterns, 2 tops. This is fun. I really like this one. We will see. As you can tell, they kind of come in couples, like on that theme. Okay, this is Guess. This is Guess has been popular, and this has like the front. So I think this one is very nice. I really like this one too, blue and this like silver kind of patches. So these two are similar. This one, I think this is cute with Texas blue with jeans. This is a very simple plain purple long top that I like the shape of it, and I just threw it in there. And some black stuff. I like this one a lot. This is kind of unique. It has like long sleeves and short sleeves on top and kind of this fake zipper. So this is kind of fun. And this is beaded. All this are beads. And it was in the perfect condition, and I decided to test it. And also, most of these t-shirts can be worn by me or my daughter if I don't sell it eventually, so it's not a loss. This is one of my upcycle skirts that I think is cute, but nobody bought it yet, so we'll see. I just throw it in there because it has little tints of red. Last time in the market, I brought some things that I have already removed from other shop rack because it was just there for so long and nobody bought it. And I sold these items there, and I was like, well, you see, you never know. We always say in this business, you never know. Okay, this is a beautiful skirt. I love that it's like bleached. So this is nice. So long maxi skirts are always fun, and I see a lot of people wearing them now. These are more simple, more plain, but also good. And this one is upcycled one with slightly different pattern here. So also we will see. You know, it also what happens sometimes that you have a bunch of things and something sell, and then you bring in a whole batch of new things and you think, oh, these are gonna sell right away because they're new. And what starts happening is that the old stuff starts selling before the new ones start selling. So it's really random how it all works. Okay, this skirt, I put it in here because I already had some of that vibe. I had a top for it, and it didn't sell for a while, so I removed it from the rack. I upcycled the top. I made it like I cut the sides and I made it like a hippie flowy style. And I had this skirt kept for myself for a little while, but at this point, like, I have so many things, so I need to give these things a chance to find a new home. This is very nice skirt. Also, when I first bought it, I was like, oh my God, I want it. But it happens too much. So this is 100% cotton. And it has a very cute pocket on the back. And because we're doing a lot of maxi skirts, I thought we'll throw it in. Plus, I have this upcycle jacket that I made before that you probably seen a video of. And I've been trying to sell it for a little while. Nobody bought it yet. The blazer sold, but we'll see. Also have 2 denim shirts. This one has like fun things done to it, but it's a vintage denim shirt. This is a Levi shirt. I think like denim shirts or all denim looks is really attractive. So also with this weather this spring, it's so all over the place. It's been hot and it's been cold again, and I mean it does happen in Ontario all the time. But I just thought I will bring in a couple of warmer items just in case. This 90s Fila or Phil's Fila sweater is so nice. If nobody buys it, seriously, I'm gonna keep it for myself. You know, one thing about this particular color, which I really don't mind. I don't mind this color at all, but I find that this color repeats itself a lot in vintage items. And at one point I have collected a lot of items of this color, and it's a little bit slow to sell, but again, maybe wrong place, maybe wrong timing. We will see. And the last item is this little very 2000s. I mean, this is very cute with like little jeans, and it has this little frillies here. I like it. It is small size, so it wouldn't be for me, but we will see. I think it's really cozy, perfect for spring, so we will test. And plus, it vibes with the color and maybe the long denim skirt, or even to put over a dress. So here it is. Now we are gonna go to the market. We're gonna set up and we're gonna see how the day goes, and you are going to see it in this video. So let's do that. A quick update on how it went. I'm literally here editing the video, and I thought I'll throw in a clip to kind of like reflect on the items, the style, and the day. So we got lucky with the decent, reasonable weather. It did drizzle a couple of times, but the day was overall way better than what we got the entire week before that. One of the other known markets in town got canceled that day due to weather too, so we were hoping for like a busy day, and we did get a lot of traffic. Boho Chachkies is having a famous moment. There were some reels that went viral, so there's literally people walking in and they'll be like, is that the shop? Is that the shop? Oh my God. It is really cute, and I'm really happy for the owner because she really deserves a breakthrough. And also in terms of how the sales went, I sold a couple of items. It was not as great as I hoped it will be, but it's no one to blame apart from my own learning experience and my decision making. Now I do have an idea of like the style that is popular there, and there were a lot of shoppers there, and there were a lot of people that were trying out my stuff, but the fit wasn't right. And that's the thing about vintage items. It has to be that perfect moment of the perfect right person to come in and find that one thing that will fit them and they will like them. So it is a bit tricky. But overall, it was an amazing day because I had awesome time with a fellow vendor right next to me. We had great chats, just, talking about the business and insides of things. And the whole thing was a vibe. So, mostly the best thing that I got out of being there is seeing the crowd and the type of people that shop in Boho Chachkies. So that will help me to choose the items that I'm going to place in the shop, because I am also a vendor, like a new monthly vendor in the shop. And this was just a pop-up where I brought an extra rack for the outside of the store for this like summer pop-up weekends. I will have another day coming up in August 3rd where I will be there too. So by then I hope that I will have my curation like down to perfection. And like I said, it's all learning process, and there's always something that you gain from any of the markets that you do. I do overall prefer like a set location in the shop, because it seems it is a lot more wise financially. But it is good to be there sometimes and to see what people are reacting. There were some items that people were just like literally gravitating to, and they were constantly checking them out but not buying. There were people that constantly were trying on some items that were not fitting them. And there were some items, like for example the shoes, I thought people will check them out and try them on. Not even one person gave a damn about those shoes that I placed there that day. So, you never know. We live and learn. But let's take a look on how it looked at the market. Boho Chachkies. I just love saying it because it is such a great name. So this is how it looks. It's a very cool building, and if you ever come to Toronto, or if you live in Toronto, you do have to come by, because it is not just a shop, it is a whole vibe and it's an experience. So trust me, you will like it. Also, while being there, had a lot of fun with a fellow vendor, Amy, and she has Instagram account called Butternut Plum Vintage. Also, I would like to give a shout out to Boho Chachkies. Follow them up on Instagram too. They deserve it. And let's not forget my own Instagram account, Hippie Crow Hub Crafts. I would like to invite you to join me there. I have daily stories that I share of what I'm up to and what I'm doing, what I'm selling. So do join in. I would love to see you here. Thank you so much for watching and being here. It means the world to me. I've been working really hard to build this little hub on YouTube channel, and it's almost 3,000 of you here subscribed. So I am very, very, very happy. So see you next Monday at 10 a.m. Stay creative. Love and peace. Bye.